Hello RV people, how's everybody doing? Alright, on today's video I'd like to show you some quick tip how to unclog your water lines. Lately we've been dealing with a lot of like hard water, and then that hard water basically is gonna turn into some kind of particles, like sandy particles, and clogs your kitchen faucet, restroom sink, toilet couldn't flush because in the back where the water enters the toilet is clogged with those particles. Shower getting weak. So if you're facing this kind of issue, I have a very quick tip I can share you that what you can do to come out of this issue, because it's really frustrating. Of course I'm not using water softener. I use the blue filter, but I don't use water softener. And if you don't do that, eventually your lines are going to get clogged with a calcium buildup, calcification they call it. So what I did is I poured down on the freshwater tank. I poured down 1 gallon of white distilled vinegar. Poured down the whole thing, the whole bottle. They're like under $4 in Walmart. So you can pour. Make sure you have at least half a tank of fresh water, at least. So I dump the whole bottle of vinegar in it, and then I also put like a half a cup of baking soda through on your freshwater tank. Yep, baking soda. And then I turn on my water heater for like a couple hours. So my water heater is ready, right? So now what I do is I turn on the water pump and then turn on the faucet. Turn on the water pump and turn on your faucet. So basically now you're pumping water from your freshwater tank, but your freshwater tank is mixture of vinegar and baking soda. And then remember, it's hot because you turn on your hot water heater, and then that's gonna flow through the line. So in the beginning you don't feel any, maybe whatever's clogged, either if it's the kitchen faucet is clogged. For example, my case, the restroom faucet and the shower and the toilet, it was okay, it was perfectly normal. Only the kitchen sink. So in that case, you know where your issue is. So turn on your kitchen sink on the hot water side and let it run. I just let it run for 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Eventually, it's gonna unclog it, and boom, check this out. Now, look at that. Look at that pressure. Before I did this like 30 minutes ago, it was dripping. It was dripping, it's useless. Imagine, this is with fresh water, just from using the water pump. If I connect to city water, it's going to be even much better pressure. So, but the thing is, that's what you have to do. There's a simple way of maintaining your freshwater tank. Vinegar is, is okay. But of course, after this, let it run. Once pressure is good and it's clean, that means it's unclogged whatever was blocking the lines. So you want to drain. After that, drain, with your all your freshwater tank, drain it, because you don't want that vinegar to stay there. And then fill it up with fresh water, and then you're good to go. So yeah, this is just a quick tip and how to unclog your anywhere where it's unclogged. If your restroom is unclogged, you do the same thing. You just try to keep flushing. But the restroom is kind of tough because I can show you, the kitchen, the restroom is pretty good. Pretty good pressure, no issue here from beginning. The shower. Yeah, pretty good pressure. I mean, the shower, yeah, it's simple. Many times I don't have issue in the shower. The shower is you can unplug here or here, and you'll find many sediment, like sandy sediments that's plugging your shower. So if that happens, is manually you can clean it. It's easy. And then this also same thing. You have to loosen it here, and then there's a filter here. You can check this out. You can clean this here. It's no big deal. But if after you clean and it's still slow, just same thing. Just turn it on. After you put that mix in the freshwater tank and let it run 30 minutes, 40 minutes, whatever it takes until it unclogs. Restroom is a tough one because what happens is you get clogged in the back. You see here in the back, so manually you have to disconnect the connections in the back and see where it's plugged. You have to clean those connections where the water comes in. The first, it's hard to see from here, but where the water comes in, first from the freshwater tank, so maybe there. Yeah, this one. You have to disconnect this and then see if there's anything plugging it. So yesterday, the other RV, it was completely useless. We cannot use the thing. But yeah, so when we unplugged this here, we found so much sediment completely blocking the entry point. The entry point to flush the toilet. So that was the issue. Once we clean that, voila, it flushes. And I'm just showing you, it's supposed to be like this, but it's not the other one. So I mean, this was nothing wrong with this, the other one. So, but yeah, this is basically how you can clean yours. And then of course, if you use a water softener, you don't even have to get into this issue. If you use water softener every time you connect, before you bring any water to the RV, if it goes through a water softener, then that's the best way to prevent yourself from hard water. Here in Vegas, I don't know what's going on. It's just one after another. Every RV is getting affected with this phenomena. But I'm very happy, you know, if you can clean it like that, the systems once in a while, definitely is a good idea. Or another thing you can do is, this is where your water pump is. If I remove this cover, this is where your water pump is. You can also put a filter just before the water gets into the water pump. You can do that, but that's unnecessary. If you have a water softener from outside, plug in, you're good to go. Well, I hope this helps anybody who's struggling with you know, low water pressure. Hope this helps. Keep RVing. Have fun, guys. Happy camping. Ciao.